Now at 4:30 today, May 1st is typically college decision day for high school seniors. It's the deadline to commit to a college or university. But this year, it's been tainted by the ongoing FAFSA application issues, which have forced many colleges to push back their decision day. Welcome back at 4:30. I'm Emily Voles, and we've been covering these FAFSA issues for months now. Unfortunately, many students, they are still stuck in limbo as they wait for delayed financial award letters. As of last week, only about half of colleges had sent aid packages to some or all students, according to the National Association of Student Financial Aid Administrators. The delay is leaving many students wondering if they can even afford college. I spoke with an expert from the Rhode Island Student Loan Authority earlier today about what these students should do. Joining us today to talk about those delays, Chad Pastorius with the Rhode Island Student Loan Authority. Chad, thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So, Chad, in light of these delays, many schools, they're pushing back their decision day. Are we seeing that from most of the colleges here in the Rhode Island area?
Yeah, typically today, May 1, is a popular day for deposits to be due, but we are hearing many schools in the state of Rhode Island and nationally are pushing back the due date for deposits. And in turn, it's impacting delaying the decisions for families to select their schools.
Of course, there are also schools that haven't adjusted their deadlines. So I guess if a student, let's say their dream school, they haven't changed it, it's still today, May 1st, and right now they honestly don't know if they can afford the school without aid, do they chance it, send in the deposit today and hope to get that aid? What should they do?
I mean, so first thing they should do is make sure their FAFSA has been completed correctly. So they should log in, make sure it wasn't rejected for some unknown reason. If it has been, communicate with the school. They can communicate with the College Planning Center to help get that across the goal line. I did listen to five financial aid officers from 5 different schools last week speak. They are, the issues are getting fixed. The ICERs, which is a report generated from the FAFSA form, there were issues, about 20% of those have been incorrect this year. Those are being corrected. There was a tone of frustration, in that conversation, but also of optimism. They're starting to work through things, and award packages are getting out.
And so how do the deposits typically compare, between schools? Is it, a chance that you might miss out on a few $100s, or are some of these schools asking for pretty hefty deposits to guarantee a spot?
Deposits are pretty hefty, but I think in most cases, the schools are understanding of the issues, and I think it's important if a student or family is having an issue with a FAFSA form, just let the school know. I think they're all being very reasonable about this.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, because let's say, they want to commit to a school, they're banking on getting aid, and then they don't get any. Is there an opportunity to appeal? Are schools being more flexible, or should you reach out now before you make that commitment?
Well, the appeal process would be after an award package is presented to a family, so there's no way, to really appeal until they get that award package. Probably the appeals process will have a longer time period than it has historically at some schools. So we'll see how that plays out.
Interesting. So, with the issues that we've been seeing throughout the rollout of the FAFSA this year, does your organization, what do you think it will be like next year? Is it all going to be ironed out by next admission season?
I mean, I can't predict that. You'd like to think, issues are being fixed. I know there were dozens of issues with the FAFSA form, and there's been reports the Department of Ed has put out to say, these issues have been fixed, but these ones are still outstanding. So you'd like to think that things will go much smoother next year. We're hopeful.
So, where things stand right now, is there a chance that enrollment next year, for next school year, which starts in August, September, is it going to look completely different because of the issues we're seeing? Is there a chance we could see far fewer students because they weren't able to make the commitments, this week or in the next few weeks?
I don't think so. I think what we're going to have is a much more compressed financial timeline. So people are, I think they'll push back the dates that deposits are due, but from the time people get their award package to when their tuition is due, I think it's going to be a much smaller window than it was in the past.
Chad Pastorius, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And you can find all of our coverage on the FAFSA rollout issues, as well as aid resources on our website, turnto10.com. We're going to post this interview there as well.